What's good, everybody? Welcome to what is this? This is episode 22 of the
22.
Authentic Era. Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you. How's everybody doing?
Tonight we'll discuss all things Taylor Swift, right? Is that
And we're on time.
yeah?
Are,
Aren't you proud of us?
is the Taylor Swift thing? Is that a
What was it?
joke?
Her song 22?
I don't
Wasn't that a
think
song?
so. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tracking.
Big Swift household here. So yeah.
Yeah, I got the she just recently released their the Taylor version or whatever of her stuff. I got all that stuff. Got like a vinyl that I got and some other stuff. Pretty dope.
Did you get the one at Target?
No, I ordered directly from her and it took like 6 months to arrive. But that's how it is. That's how it be. Wow, look, I got the stuff on the screen. Let me get back over to where. That's what we should be looking at. Y'all don't be looking at that stuff yet. We'll get there.
Classic.
How you guys doing?
What else is? I was good, man. I was about to ask you, how are you, man?
I'm fine.
Yeah. That good, huh?
Tired. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I've got all of our getting all the Christmas stuff together. You know, I got the tree up. I didn't even have a tree, so I went and purchased a tree over the weekend, and I got the tree up, and I've got basically all my gifts purchased. But now I'm realizing that I have to mail these damn things to places, and so hopefully they'll get there before Christmas now. And I'm also this is something I also found out when I put all my gifts in my room, my sneaker room over here. And what do I see sitting there but the Office collab that I have not mailed to y'all yet.
Oh yeah.
So
our coasters.
the
Damn
coasters
you,
and the shoes. They're
It'll
just
be a
sitting
nice
there.
Christmas.
He's giving us pieces of them.
So,
It'll be nice. It'll be a Christmas gift.
Yeah.
That's right.
Jeez, I need to get those in the mail. So spending all my money at the post office this weekend. But
And that shit ain't cheap anymore either, man.
It ain't.
There's no going around it, man. And the old tricks, I for one love ripping off the USPS, and they now clap back.
Yeah.
You know your credit card's on file with them, and
They gonna charge you.
Yeah. They're like,
They're gonna
oh,
get
sorry, you underestimated it. So, yeah.
They
a rough one, man. Well, they need to now.
But hey, they still offer us the free shipping, supplies, and all that stuff. So
We'll take it.
it's all good.
True.
I don't mind paying the $250 I owe them every package I send them.
You could just, do it legit. You're just hoping one scoots by, right? You're just like, man, one's going to...
What?
Certain
How do you say
places.
that?
Certain places.
I don't understand that word.
Is that word? Well, we'll get into that.
Ooh, here we go.
We'll get
Fight words.
into
Fight
that
words.
for sure.
What we're light this week on releases, we make up for it in, topics we've been wanting to discuss for a while.
In our banter.
Yeah.
For show.
What are we drinking today, Ed?
I took a note out of Bill's book.
Oh.
And I'm drinking ice water today. No Nazis.
Nazi ice water.
Yeah, no Nazis. Nazi-free ice water. I haven't gone grocery shopping in like a week and a half now, and that doesn't sound like that much. I only buy like what I need, and then that's it. And so I was supposed to go grocery shopping on Saturday. I didn't, and then I went Sunday, and the line for checkout was legitimately from the register at the front to the back of the store and wrapped around.
What? No.
So I was like, yeah, I ain't doing this. This ain't I ain't standing in this line. So I took off, and Monday came, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get up early. I start work at 1. I'm gonna get up early and go to the grocery store.
You didn't do it.
And then Tuesday, same thing. So I don't even have a bang. Even if I was like, oh, I'm gonna drink a bang, no bang.
No
It's a
bang here.
bang-free household right now. So
Yikes.
Got to figure that
Right.
out. We'll get
You've
there.
been you've been hungry since you haven't gotten nothing. You've been hungry.
Got
Yeah.
nothing at all. I've been eating
You got
Halloween
nothing.
candy.
Yikes! You're gonna have a tummy ache, man.
I know. I know it.
Let-
What about you, Bill?
So I'm back on my bullshit.
Uh-oh.
So
Mhm.
yeah, man. Tonight we got Liquid Gravity Brewing with the Pina Colada Lager, collaboration with Hanakoa Brewing Company out of Hawaii. This is another one that I picked up on my trip back down from almost NorCal, I guess. And so a couple weeks
Hey,
back. So first time I got to pop this one open. So we're gonna see what this one's about. It's a
that
lager,
one is right up your alley too.
Pina
The flavor.
Colada.
Mhm.
Ooh. Getting caught in the rain.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. That's good. It's
Liquid
nice.
Gravity make some good beers.
Yeah, man. They're out of like San Luis Obispo or San
Yep,
Luis Obispo.
yep,
So
yep, yep.
yeah.
Yeah, they make some good stuff. They are part of our 5-year anniversary party.
I
So we have
saw
like
that.
a
Yeah.
yeah,
What's
dude.
okay? Tell me
So
more about that.
it's like it's a invitational, if you will, but it's really just a beer fest, and
Yeah.
it's our 5th anniversary. And I definitely am a little biased, but if you look at that list and you know your beer, you're
Yeah.
looking at that list going, hot damn, because it's
More
an
like,
unreal list.
more like Hopstam.
Hops
Hops.
damn.
Damn.
We
That's the one
got
coming up this weekend. No, 2 weekends from now.
a month from now.
Oh, it's next month. Okay.
Yeah, it's January 15th, Saturday, January 15th.
Nice.
Eddie, tickets are $60, all you can drink.
Yeah.
Commemorative glass.
I'm gonna have to get that. Hook it up.
Yeah.
Let me get two.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. But yeah, no, it's a cool event, and that is one of the breweries. They make some of the best beer in California. Them folks up at Liquid Gravity.
I really think my joke deserved better, but that's okay.
What did you say? I don't even hear
Hopstam.
you.
Hopstam.
Hops.
I
Damn.
liked
know.
it.
I don't even know if the beer has hops.
It,
That's
it does.
my
It does.
understanding that some does and some doesn't, right?
I mean, it's a lager, so it has hops in it. It's usually like just a lighter bill as opposed to no pun bill,
Yeah.
as opposed to like an IPA or a
Yeah.
pale ale or anything like that.
Because it's the hops that in the IPAs that make it taste like lawn clippings or weed or a pine
Correct.
cone. Those are the
Correct.
flavors you get with those IPAs. Super strong.
That's what IPAs taste like.
Not for
No.
beginners. No, if you're new to beers, you don't start off with
Why
those.
do
That's for
people
sure.
Right.
drink them?
No, so certain ones, like when you're drinking a beer, you're getting the flavor from each individual hop. Like for instance, Citra hops, right? That's pretty kind of standard. It's to the point Citra hops, like very citrusy, um, you know,
Grapefruit, citrusy kind of
grapefruit,
like a
citrus.
bitter kind of side of
Yes, and
citrusy.
then you get like mosaic hops, where you get like a lot of like really ripe berry off of it, and um, beer it's an experience. So that's what craft beer is, and that's why I thoroughly enjoy it. Then you start to learn. It's like no different than different cookies and different wines and different
All that
whatever.
shit.
Yeah, it's just another. It's cool, but Bill's right. Like like my first IPA was a Stone IPA,
Fuck me
just a
too.
regular IPA, and I
Yeah.
remember being like, "Why would anyone drink this shit?
Yeah.
It's terrible."
Yeah. It's the dark brown bottle with the green logo.
Yeah,
It's got like the goat on it or
yeah,
whatever, and it's like my cousin
yeah,
brought them to a family party once. I was like, let me just crack one of these.
yeah.
And I was like, like what the like
It's
this?
the way I described it when I
That
first
good,
had it was
huh?
like this is swill. And like, why would anyone want to drink beer? It's kind of like the same thing. Like when like your first sip of Coors Light, and you're like, ugh, why? People drink 30 of these at a sitting
Yeah.
almost. Or, you know what I mean? Like, why does it come in a 30-pack?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
pretty gross.
yeah. But the Stone beers are on the other end of the spectrum. It's like a punch in the face, and you're like,
Right.
yeah, I feel sorry if that's your first intro to it, because then you're turned
That's
off forever
right, and
for a
that's
long time.
that's their slogan. It's like you're not worthy, and like if you don't like this beer, you're a wussy kind of deal, which is
Mm.
tough way to sell things right now, but
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
it works. It works for them. I don't know how
Yeah.
long it'll work, but it works.
Yeah.
The only
It's
hops I know is Dominique Wilkins.
Oh shit. Hell yeah.
That's another one.
Atlanta Hawks.
Another.
That's
There you
another
go.
one.
another
Stay hot. Stay hot, Eddie.
He's on fire.
rare,
Oh
rare
man.
form. Wait, what are you drinking, Joe?
I got a good one that you'll like this can again. It's from that Colorado brewery, True.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah.
little bit of blood on there with an axe and a moon and a ghost hand. Who knows?
I dig it.
It's called the beer's called Blood Axe. It's a Nordic farmhouse ale. It's probably really fucking good, and I
Nordic.
can't wait to have it. Yeah, Nordic.
Blood axe.
So my
Blood
my
axe.
cousin who lives in Denver, who never watches us, he I talked to him about that place, and he was like, "Yeah, I like it. It's cool. It's really rad. I go there. I don't know how
That's a
often he
good.
goes
That's
there,
a
but he
damn good
goes-
beer.
He's into it.
Yeah, cool.
Nice.
It's a cool place. Like if you're into heavy metal and lit waxy candles and the
I love
occult
those.
and Satan and shit like that, you'll love that place. And even if you don't love all those things and you love some of it, like me, then you're good to go.
I love
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah, I definitely have a thing for Satan in like a really cool kind of way, I guess.
I
I
love
don't know.
Satan. I want to eat babies.
Yeah, Satan's cool. Seems like a nice guy.
Quote me.
Quote you. Yeah, you're quoted. I mean, you said it, and this is on the internet, and the internet, I believe, is forever.
Yeah, it's
True.
forever for sure. 100%.
100% forever,
Yeah, yeah.
as we know.
There goes my chances of ever running for office.
That's actually not true. You probably just couldn't be the Pope. This is a progress.
Not
This
with
is a
that
progressive.
attitude.
This is a progressive time. This is a
Not with
progressive
that-
time.
When I ran for office, I was endorsed by this like atheist organization. So
Oh, nice.
whatever.
But they
I
don't.
think
But
They could help me.
if you're atheist, you don't necessarily believe in anything, right?
Yes, it was like an
Okay.
atheist agnostic. I wasn't endorsed by
Gotcha.
Satan, the Church of Satan.
Which sucks
We'll
because
work on that.
you could have won probably if you got that
We'll
one.
work on that. One more sacrifice, and we would have had it in the bag.
Unbelievable.
Because I think there's like religions where you believe there is no God, and then there's ones where it's like,
Right.
well, you just don't believe in anything,
Right.
right? I don't really know.
I liken to like religion is really a cult in my opinion.
Okay,
Which
yeah.
is why
we're getting into it.
yeah, we could. I mean, it's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
a cult. Like you give your money to a church, and
Hmm.
I mean, I guess churches do good things, but at the same time, churches do terrible things.
You mean
So,
Joel Osteen is not a good person?
I would say anybody with 10 private planes and 15 houses and all those things, and they don't really do much for the communities, aren't really great people. He
Hey,
doesn't offer
Yeah.
anything. Although
he's
he,
terrible.
I'm sure that he and others like him are the source material behind that show on HBO with Danny McBride.
Yeah.
What
They
show is
misbehaving.
Righteous Gemstones, dude, and it's
Yeah.
back.
Oh, I've
in, like,
heard of that. Yeah.
It's
coming
back in
back,
like
dude.
3 weeks, dude.
I love that show.
Dude.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
love it.
dude. Adam Devine's in it. It's
Yep.
hysterical. Can't wait.
It's awesome. Yeah. Edie
Eddie.
Patterson.
Oh yeah,
it
she's
j-
funny as hell.
You know, Danny
What's
McBride.
who's the dad? The dad.
Danny. John Goodman.
John Goodman, dude. I mean, this is a star-studded cast.
John
Heck
Goodman's
yeah.
in it. What
John
the
Goodman's
the-
like the dad, like the grandpa.
Walton Goggins, who can play
Yes.
everything. He's
Yep.
amazing,
I need to watch this.
dude. It's amazing. It's
Just the whole premise is like perfect. You know what I mean? It's like,
It's
Yeah.
33 minutes of pure joy, which reminds me of the 33 minutes of pure joy I got when I was watching Eastbound and Down.
man, the panty dropper. That was mahalo, motherfuckers, or whatever what do you say?
Mahalo, you fucking posers.
Mahalo, you fucking.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a great show. I love that show. So yeah, Eddie, watch it.
Yeah.
Watch it.
It's on my list. I just added it to my list.
Beautiful.
We'll see if that ever comes to.
You'll laugh. You'll cry. I was really bummed out when they stopped Eastbound and Down, and then they came out with Vice Principals,
Mm-hmm.
and I liked it, but it was a little dark, and it wasn't terrible, but it was enjoyable. But this came out, and I was like, wow, dude, this is
Yeah.
it's just it's the Austin family. You know, they're in the South, and they have private planes, and there's drugs and wrongdoing and
Politics involved,
yeah,
and
All
all
fun.
the good stuff, man. It's all the good stuff, and it's a
Yeah.
comedy. It's a pure comedy.
Yeah, I definitely
get
got to
killed.
take a look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I
Worth
remember
it.
someone was telling me about it, but I don't remember who. But it definitely needs to be on my list now.
When shows have like short episodes like that, I'm happy, because sometimes these hour-long episodes like they tend to drag a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and I start losing a little bit of my focus. So it's nice, like you can get through the show, or if you want to wait, and then when it's like all available to stream, you're really only ruining like 6 hours of your life as opposed to like a full day's worth of screen.
That's what I'm a binger.
Yeah.
I'm a binger. I'll watch 2 seasons in a day. Just
Yeah.
kill it.
It's a lot of TV, man.
Man, I love it though. What else am I gonna do? Sit here,
Don't your eyes hurt?
buy shit.
Oh.
Like,
That is the alternative.
Mhm.
It's either that
don't
or
your-
buy shit.
Don't your eyes hurt after all that though? No.
No.
My eyes can't focus that long. My eyes get dry and.
I got adult eyes, big boy eyes, man.
I got terrible eyes.
When you grow up, you'll get them. Don't worry about it.
Damn,
Get you some of
I
these
don't know.
bad boys. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, I have those. I still just don't want to watch TV for fucking 12 hours.
Well, like Bill was saying, yeah, we don't have much in the way of Vans news so much. We do have a Vans Japan release that is coming this weekend. This weekend? Or just like 2 days from now? What's today? Tuesday. So
Tuesday.
Thursday is when the latest Moon Eyes release is going to drop. We've got an Era and a half cab. So keeping with previous generations. Releasing exclusively at ABC Mart, from what I can tell here. The half cabs are really dope. They come with it's the exposed foam, so it look like they've been cut. And Bill, this might interest you. It's not a Hot Wheels, but there are 2 custom mini cars like Hot Wheels.
Is it the M2 one, like the van?
Yep, that's what it
Yeah,
is.
I saw a photo of that. So that's actually coming out in the with the shoes, or
Yeah.
at the show.
The Hot Rod Custom Show, yeah. M2 machines, 1/64th scale, 1963 Ford Econoline.
I was wondering how they were gonna drop that, because I saw a photo of it on Instagram,
Yeah.
and damn, I want both those, and or it's just one.
2,904 pieces.
Yeah,
It's just one,
M2.
yeah.
M2 usually, yeah, they number their releases, and if you go to Walmart, you always see them like next to all the other Hot Wheels and shit.
Oh,
but,
so this is they have them. You can get these in like the U.S., I guess, huh?
I don't know. I don't see. This might just be a special release that's only for them.
Yeah, from what I see here, it does look like it's only releasing at the show. I just didn't know this brand. The brand was like a whole thing.
Yeah, which is gonna make it difficult, because then a few people are just gonna get to buy them all up and then be the gatekeepers to reselling them.
As it is.
Unless Moon Eyes does get some pairs, like they've done that in the past with their last releases from the Moon Eyes Christmas show. They would put them online on the Moon Eyes USA website, because Moon Eyes is originally from the US. It's from Santa Fe Springs.
Yeah.
They were just like a drag race team, a little speed shop, and then it's one of those brands that just, I don't know, somehow transcended into Japan and became like a cult
only Japan
following.
now.
Yeah, now
like
that's like
nothing but Japan.
it's so crazy. Yeah, and it's like it's a little speed shop. I've been there before, and it's not far from where I live. But Yeah, it's like it's taken off like in Japan, and it's a whole big old thing there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
It's
pretty dope.
huge there, man.
Yeah, man, I just wish we got the damn shoes all the time. Now the shoes, they're not really using Japan silos anymore like they used to.
Mm-hmm.
They're just using like the GR silos, from what I've seen. Sometimes. But
Yeah, these will the
yeah.
era comes in black and yellow,
Mhm.
um, with the Moon Eyes branding that you normally would see. Custom drawer box with the silver Moon Eyes Dubre. So
Yeah.
into that, and then I was wrong about the half cabs. They're not exposed foam. They just look like they are for
Oh,
whatever reason. The image makes it look like they're exposed foam, but they are not. Yeah, Moon USA again, which is weird because it's Moon Eyes JP. So
right.
it's Moon USA Dubrays, and then the Moon Equip branding on the half cabs in black. So yeah, these release on Thursday, Japan time. So whatever that equates to
Yeah.
here. So yeah, so it'll be released at the show as well as at ABC Mart, from what I could tell online. So yeah, good luck if you know someone out there who can get these for you. 16,000 yen for each pair. So that's about 160 bucks, give or take. It doesn't say how much the cars are.
Yeah, no, probably like $10, or if retail is like, yeah, around $10, like $9 or something. So who knows what they'll mark them up to. I'm just looking on the Moon Eye site to see if they might get some. And sometimes they'll announce it, and all you can do is make phone orders. They won't put them on the website. It's like under the table or something.
Also, two shirts dropping as well: a white long sleeve and a black short sleeve with the dual branding for Moon Eyes and Vans. Those
Nice.
are long sleeve 6,000 yen, so about 60 bucks, and the short sleeve 4,000 yen.
Cool. I like the black color in them. There's a lot of black
Yeah.
in the shoes, as opposed to the last ones, which were a lot of like yellow.
Yellow orange, right? Like
Yeah, yellow orange for that one half cab, and then the all white with the black Moon Eyes. They should bring those back again, man. That was a cool like vault collection.
wait, let me make sure I'm giving the right info here, because it like online, like it's saying 12/5/2021. Okay, so I think that's when the show was.
Okay.
Was the 5th, and online at ABC Mart Grand Stage. Grand Stage is like ABC Mart's like higher end
Yeah.
storefront.
Right.
So I'm just looking now to see if they have, and they're not up yet. Yep, 12/9 Thursday release, the Vans Moon Eyes at ABC Mart Grand Stage. So yeah, if you're looking to get them, you're gonna have to have a proxy or know somebody over there who can hook you up. I wonder if they say, where does this bring me to? Oh, so the cars come with the shoes.
Oh, dope.
One
Lucky.
original M2 diecast miniature car is included with each pair of shoes. Apparel does not come with a mini car.
Dope.
Shoe buyer gift only. That's dope. That's cool.
Yeah, man. I want that car.
The free stuff.
Pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, the car.
You'll get it. You'll get it, Bill. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, I have to ask Eddie or Dave to show me their ways.
See if
Look on Japanese websites.
get you hooked up. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
You may know a guy.
Yeah.
So that's all we have for Vans news.
Right?
Really was like we had like a bunch of drops, boom, 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 and now really nothing.
I just noticed.
Yeah.
Hold on. There's a new release. It's a Japan only release again. Obviously, we don't got shit. But it's I think it's exclusive to Dover Street Market in Ginza. It's like the Hiker LX. It's a Van Slip Hiker LX. It looks like a snowshoe. It's on Hypebeast, and it's also on like Dover Street Market Ginza's website, or on the web store.
Right.
But if you just search Vans on Hypebeast, it'll come up as probably the first or second one, and it looks like a moon boot kind of. It's pretty sick. There's 2 colors of it. They listed them twice. One's like black with like a speckled midsole. Looks like an ACG type shoe, actually.
Mm.
I'm on
Did
the
you see it?
DSM site.
If you're on DSM Ginza site, DSMG, and then
Yeah.
go to what's new, and it'll be like,
What's new? Okay.
it looks like a little Chukka. It's called a Van Slip Hiker LX. It's a vault, but it's like a snowshoe or something.
It's not showing up on the for me.
Very,
Here.
I'm looking at it on the. So you're on shop.jp, shop-jp.Dover Street Market.
Yeah.
Okay, and then just click on what's new, and then scroll down. It doesn't. It's right to
Oh,
the
there we
right of the
go. In
Stussy shoes.
In the eShop.
I'm to the Stussy shirt. So trippy.
Whoa.
It's like, it's hella JDM. It's got like a pull string, like shock cord type closure. One colorway is like all black nylon, puffy, sewn, with the MTE like 3 sole, right? That's the one that has that little plastic shank with like the foam insert, and it's got speckled paint on it, and it's like black, orange, and like beige. That shit's pretty hard. And then there's another one that's like white with black speckles on white midsole with the blue shank. Yeah, and that one's got like Vans like all over print logos all over it, which is kind of crazy. But that black one's actually pretty dope if you're like into that look, I guess.
Also available at Billy's.
Oh,
well.
But it's a vault. It's a vault too. It's got the vault
the
tab
LX.
on it.
Fullrest.com. What is fullrest.com? I don't know what this is. It's a Japanese site. Those are sick.
I'm gonna blog those. Yeah, I gotta add those. I haven't been on the websites in a few days.
New, interesting. On sale now at Billy's. These looks like they went up on sale a month ago.
Oh God! But then wait, it was just put on Hypebeast not too long ago.
Yeah, it says
December 3rd.
Updated 16th of November.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you have it.
Weird. Yeah, I hadn't even heard of those until just now.
Yeah, me either.
So that's dope. That's cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if they'll sell that here, if it's just gonna be for there.
I wonder if that'll make it this side of the pond, as they say.
Yeah.
I saw a couple other cool vault releases. I guess it was I don't know if it was Billy's or not, but like the Vault Prison issue, stuff like that.
Oh,
that's coming soon.
Okay. Yep.
I think that was Billy's. Let me see if
Three Velcro straps.
Yeah. Yeah, they had and it's just the all black colorway, black and white.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So I guess we'll get
back.
those sometime soon. Looks like good suede. No foxing stripe, so that's cool stuff. Yeah, so that's our Vans news. I guess we could talk about the Undefeated release a little bit, right? That went pretty well. I think
I'd say
people who wanted one
definitely
seem to have gotten them.
Especially the green. I don't know. Sometimes this stuff, people start to see sizes starting to disappear, and then they all pile on, and then
they gotta get them.
Then they can't get it online, so then they go to the store. Like I went to Glendale on last Saturday morning on release, and yeah, everybody in line. Like I got there first. Another guy, we were like maybe 10 minutes before the store opened, so there was no real anticipation for it. But there was about 9-10 people by the time the store opened, so a little bit after 11. And I sounded like everybody was just going for the green pair. I think I was the only one who went and picked up all 3.
Yeah,
interesting.
The green pair was, for me, that was like the winner for sure. I really think I had said that since the beginning. I really, I don't know, that green just really spoke to me. The blue was definitely the second one for me. I think it was a really dope colorway. The more I saw it, the more I was into it. And then that the gold one, that's the only one left, by the way. It's the full size run.
Okay. The other one's all sold out though already.
Unless you're a 14, 15, or a 16, then that's sold out. But everything else, all the other colorways are gone. Shirts are still available.
Yeah, they only have the yellow up there. That's crazy.
Damn.
See, yeah.
And a full size run on that yellow too.
Mm-hmm.
I think the greens, those went first, right? Those were the first ones to sell out same day, and then I think blues. As far as I could tell, those were still available like that whole day, that whole drop day. So looks like they've sold out since then, but drop day was Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Friday. So we're like 3
No,
days.
drop date was Saturday.
Saturday.
4th.
Right?
that
Yeah, for
Saturday?
Undefeated.
Yep, that's right. Saturday, yeah. So we're like 3 days out, 2 days out. Hold on, my hoodie's fucked up. I gotta suffer for the fashion here. There we go. Yeah. So that was some good drop. You know, I think it's a great shoe. I've been singing its praises since we saw it. So good.
You want to see
Good to see.
pictures? You want to see pictures now, or should we wait for a little show and tell later?
We can whatever you want to do.
I don't know if
Do
you're
it now.
talking about it. You might as well. If we're
Do it
talking
now.
about
Let's
it.
talk. Yeah.
You know, shit. All right.
I'll be lucky if I
Perfect.
get mine by the end of the week from Undefeated.
They just lag sometimes. I don't know what it is.
I got the
It's rough,
shipping
but
confirmation.
yeah, but that was like on Saturday, right? And it hasn't moved.
I haven't even checked.
Sounds about right. It's on brand. Versus the T, still in the bag. I got the black one, black 2X. And the gold color is more like I don't know, it's less yellow, more gold.
Bill with that Kirkland signature.
I was gonna say we got the Kirkland coming in strong.
Damn, Bill. All right.
So first off, the box, right? We got the fully custom cardboard.
Hold on, Bill. Let me
drawer.
pull us up on the big screen.
All right. Flip it up.
Bing. There we go.
Bird. All right. There we are. That's our labels. Box. Vault. And then this is green colorway or blue. This first one's blue. You can get some colors. Hopefully, you can like capture the right color tone.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it looks good. Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool. It's got the U-Man sticker on it.
Love it.
Tonal laces as the second option. Umbre, what do they call that?
Dubray.
Umbre.
That's pretty cool. That's a cool addition.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was called a Dubray though.
The
Pretty
Dubray.
funny. Yeah, there you go. Too bad it doesn't say Undefeated.
Yeah, you would think that, you know. with
Yeah.
Undefeated,
Get a custom heel scab. That'd be
Yeah.
nice.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Apparently you can, but you can't.
Yeah.
Right? Some can, some can't.
All right, this is the Buckthorn Brown.
Buckthorn brown. Where do we get
Yeah.
these
Fucking-
colors?
It's almost
It's
like
yellow.
the Syndicate. It's almost like the Syndicate gold, like for that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very close
You-
to that.
You know what? I have the pair downstairs, so when I get my Undefeateds in, I'll do a little side by side with
Yeah.
the double taps colorway.
Oh, there you go. And then, maybe I stacked them this way, you know, best for last.
Mm-hmm.
And
What do they call this green?
this one is Bistro Green.
Whatever.
Bistro Green, you know. There it is.
Cash
know
money
if
green.
Yeah, right.
Got like
I don't know if
three
I've
shades
ever
of
been in a
green,
bistro with that color.
You know, yeah.
All right.
Man,
it's got
I love those.
Light green, medium green, and the,
Yeah.
you know. Hell yeah.
Good
Super
to-
nice.
Good tonal.
Yes. Good job, guys. I don't know. Figure, cop it now for
Very
retail,
well done.
you know, or you pay resale later. So.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, those are gonna be. I think even that the buckthorn brown colorway history will look back and go, oh yeah, that's a good cop. That's a good shoe.
Yeah,
I'm surprised there's not once a year with them.
I think they were just stuck on that Nike shit for a minute, and they still are, obviously. But you know, you when you jump in bed with Nike, you gotta please Nike. You know,
You get,
Yeah.
That's who's paying the bills, I guess, right?
their
Same
egos are a little
with
soft.
same with Union. You'd think that like, they have very cool collaborations with Vans previously. You'd think that they'd kind of keep it going.
You know, gotta ride that wave, right? While it's there.
Gotta
True.
ride that
Man,
the Union 4's wave. Is that the most recent one they
Yeah,
did? The 4?
yeah. Fours,
four.
twos,
They have a
twos are coming next, I think,
mm-hmm.
and then
They have the
dunks. They got
dunk
some.
coming.
Yeah, they got twos coming.
What in the
Twos,
world?
Jordan twos, and
They'll eat it up. They'll eat it
yeah,
up, dude. What a terrible shoe. No one wears
It's
Jordan
because
2s.
Virgil did it. Virgil did a too low.
yeah, with cracked soles,
Yes.
because that's what everybody knows about their Jordan twos, that they
Oh my
crumble.
gosh. I think I got like DS original like Jordan 2s with the box and everything on eBay like, 10 years ago for like $35 or something
Yeah,
crazy like that. Even like when like the ones and stuff were all hyped up, the 3s, the
yeah,
4s were all really
Mhm.
hyped at that time. No one
yeah.
cared about the 2s. I
Oh
was like, let
man,
me buy these Chicago 2s, no problem. 35. Like
We're,
totally unwearable.
is the
Oh,
plastic
dude.
all yellowed too already? Like,
Destroyed.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
absolutely destroyed.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, for the most part, like, remember when like Aqua 8s were like a hot shoe?
Yep. When
I
they
bet you could
retroed 'em,
probably
yeah.
rob people for them like right now for like $10.
yeah.
Aqua 8.
Aqua 8s.
People were so hyped about those when they finally came back out. Oh, that's my favorite
Uh,
shoe of all time.
I
Really?
remember walking into like a Millennium shoe store and like down in like South Central somewhere. I forget where it was. I was like on Washington Boulevard. So I was like driving the Geek Squad van and I was just in the areas and I had time to kill. And they had that Aqua 8 in the little display case. Like it was coming out like in a week or two. Like this special shoe, you know? It's
Looks
like,
like
okay.
they're going for around. There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot. 473 pairs up on eBay, so not as much as like a more hype shoe, but
mhm.
there's a few with bids. 11 bids at $108.
Yeah.
One bid for 150. It depends on the size. These may have been retroed since then. I don't even know. Probably have.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I don't know. Out of sight, out of mind with the eights.
Definitely.
Mhm.
Speaking of some of those more, we'll say, obscure colorways, um, we will. This is a terrible segue. Fake
Yeah,
shoes.
right.
Um,
Great segue. I like it actually.
There you go.
because
All right.
sometimes there's some fake shoes that have some real obscure colorways, and I think what I want to do. This would have been a better segue if I hadn't brought Taobao up first. Would it surprise, dear listener and viewer, would it surprise you that two of the top sneaker blogs used to be a fake sneaker store? Or a sneaker store that sold fakes, let me say it that way. Not like a fake sneaker store like Bodega. It's like a fake Bodega
Right.
store. But
Right.
they got their start selling fake shoes. Would that surprise you, dear listener and dear viewer? Well, it shouldn't. Because it's true. Nice Kicks. Nice Kicks got their start back when I think the first time they became they were founded in like 2002. But yeah, I'm gonna pull our mugs off the screen and just show the browser here. So the Wayback Machine is a beautiful thing. Like Joey said earlier, the internet never forgets.
It's forever,
So,
baby.
Nice kicks for a nice price. This is pulled from 16. When is this? October the 9th, 2003. I had just graduated high school in May of that year. So all kicks only $69.99. Nice. Lowest price ever. Hey, I bet you guys didn't see this coming. Well, listen up. From October 8th to October the 24th, NiceKicks.com is having its largest sale ever. All kicks are only $69.99. You will not find a better deal than this anywhere. Sorry, no wholesale deals.
Sorry.
No wholesale deals for the next 2 weeks. Marked down 135, so get them hot. It's $69.99. They got some weird Air Force Ones with random NBA team branding on them. A Nets jersey for $190.
Wow, that's expensive.
Yeah. Sponsored by Iced Out Gear. Hip hop jewelry.
So was that Matt's site? Was that his website?
I don't know
mean,
if Matt purchased this from them or what happened. I don't know what that's about. There's not really any. There's no blog at this point.
Right.
It's just a store. That's all it is. And so we can see what the next post date. It's probably going to be the same. Yeah, just different. Their best seller is a pink and white Jordan 8. I don't know.
Yeah.
Really something.
I do see some weird stuff, but yeah, mostly I'm trying to zoom in more, but I can't. But
It's blurry.
man,
This is a fun
that's
we are
there
legit.
was a lot of.
We're too legit to quit. How confident can you be with your hard-earned money? 100% with us. We have helped countless customers from all across the U.S. and around the world. We have a customer service chat support daily from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific time, Monday through Friday. We're the only site in our industry that offers support 12 hours a day.
Oh,
That's
all
nice
the
of
more
them.
reason to buy it from them.
What in the world? So that's 2003. We can see.
Can we call them?
They have. I don't think they have their phone number on here. Yeah, it doesn't look like they have their phone number on here.
Bummer.
Let's jump up to 2005. Let's jump ahead 2 years. July 13th, 2005. Oh, still fakes. Lowest prices ever. Clearance sale. Shoes at $38.88. More realistic colorways, for sure. But they had free ringtones. If that's a sign of the times for you.
There you go, free ringtone.
Free ringtones.
That's what I like to see.
25% off for military. So that's good.
Jeez, man.
So it's so funny to me. Like, yeah, it's interesting. You know, Bill brought up a good point. You know, was this a did Matt Halfhill own this site at that time? And I don't know. Let's see what their email. There's an email link here, and I bet it's just like support at Nice Kicks or something like that. Questions at nicekicks.com. There is a disclaimer. All sneakers for sale on this page are not authentic. Refer to the policy section of our page and read it completely before purchasing your kicks. By purchasing from Nice Kicks website, you agree to all rules and conditions stated in our policy section with no exceptions. Please email us with all questions before purchasing your sneakers. So yeah, 2005, still selling the fake stuff. Let's go 2006. So August
there used to
2006.
It was crazy how many sites there were that sold fakes for a minute there, like mid 2000s, like 04, 05. Yeah, there was like it was rampant. You know, it was around the time when like the Mars 4s came out and all that stuff, and like there was you could tell they were fake because Jordan had already switched over to the gray boxes with like the shiny, like rigid boxes, and they stopped selling those like silver boxes with Jordan's face on the top with the stripes and stuff. But all the fakes were still using those boxes, and they were like super shitty and soft and like, as opposed to, I mean, also the shoe itself, you could just tell the material. They were fake. We had friends that were like trying to slang stuff like
weird
that.
shapes and all that stuff, you know.
Like, yeah.
So it's crazy though, because like you can't tell now. You know, I when you see 50 people next to each other with Travis Scott Nikes, you're like, These aren't all real, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we'll get into that. We'll get into
And
to
some
the
are so
new shit.
good too, man. Like some look
Hmm.
really, really good. Like they're not even like I don't know. It would be hard, you know. And it's to the point now where I'm the type of person where like if I know there's like a bunch of fakes of a certain shoe, then I won't even wear the real one if I have it
Mm.
because people are just gonna question my shit.
So it looks like like spring of 2006 is when it looks like, yeah, new nice kicks coming soon as of
Oh,
April 5th, 2006.
oh, they're
So,
selling vapes.
yeah, they had Bapes on
Got some
there.
vapestas on
Bapestas for
there.
sure.
Okay, yep. This is the period I was talking about.
Um,
Ooh, look at
Tons of
those.
fake vapestas. You go down to LA, dude, that like
Mhm.
that.
oh, it's all over.
The alley, oh dude, for real.
Yeah, so I think that, yeah, between March and April of 2006, I don't know if that's when Matt purchased um,
Yeah, like
purchased it or what. It even,
right.
so the disclaimer changed actually, and
Hmm.
now the disclaimer says all sneakers for sale on this page are Nice Kicks brand shoes. Refer to the policy. Nice Kicks does not sell Nike, Jordan, or Bape shoes. By purchasing from the Nice Kicks website, you agree to all rules. Yada yada yada. So someone sent a letter at some point.
Right.
Someone got a letter, and then yeah, in the spring of 2006, Nice Kicks changed over from being a fake sneaker seller, wholesaler apparently, um, to just a blog.
Mm.
Um,
How convenient.
still sold hip hop ringtones though.
Because I don't even recall Nice Kicks that far back. You know, I
Me
don't
neither.
like '06. I mean, I was still on my Honda Tech shit, just working on my Honda, barely getting into sneakers. Maybe I had a Nike Talk account, but didn't really dabble in it too much.
right.
I don't think NSB.org was even a thing yet, really. Was it,
Not
Ed?
in 2006, I don't think. No,
Mm-mm.
because
Yeah.
I started writing for them in 2010. They had been
10.
established when I started writing
Hmm.
for them, but um, yeah. So I don't think if it was a blog, then it wasn't
Right.
big. But yeah, so the Nice Kicks as you know it has really only existed as you know it, right? Only existed.
Yeah.
That's not how they started. They got off. They're selling wholesaling fake shoes. So I guess they were. I don't know if they were importing or drop shipping or what they were doing um, from China. And that's not
Took,
all.
yeah.
Y'all ever heard of Kicks on Fire?
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Kicks on Fire also sold fakes.
What?
Um, let's see.
Could you imagine faking World Cup Air Force Ones?
So that is legit. That's the legit like post. Like, hey,
Right.
that's when their blog started.
Uh,
And Bill, the box you were talking about with Jordan's
Yep.
face on it with the lines.
Yep.
Guess what's front and center? On this
Oh,
page.
oh
uh-huh.
wow.
Oh, yeah, man.
With
Red flag number one.
some Jordan Bordeaux's that do not look anything like Jordan Bordeaux's. $80 though.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. That was the going price, roughly around $80. Yep.
oh man.
Mm.
So this was
Like,
2005. So around like the same time. I mean, Nice Kick started 3 years before. So when Nice Kicks was transitioning over to be a legitimate like news source, Kicks on Fire. Oh, excuse me. Kicks on Fire. Still going in strong. Selling fashiononfire.com.
mm.
They had a fake forum, the Kicks on Fire forum, that was coming soon. They had artists, Kicks on Fire artists, recruited a new star to the world. He's currently working on his biggest project called Testimony. And it's hosted by DJ K Slay, and guest artists on the album are Papoose, Graf,
Hip hop,
Junior
hip hop.
Ryder, Jay Mills, Hell Rel, Corey Guns with a Z,
Oh,
and more. So look
Hell
out for
Hell
this
Rel
star.
Hell Rel wasn't that a guy in the Clips or like associated with them?
I don't know,
I don't
man.
know. That'd be a question
But
for Bill.
but all these
I
sites, man, are
think
taking a
so.
play out of the hip hop playbook, man. They're totally taking a play out of, do your dirt in the streets until you become legit.
That's it.
You know,
Oh my god.
that's it, man. There you go.
So yeah, Nice Kicks had transitioned in 2006. Kicks on Fire is still going strong with the fake market. 2006. See 2007. Same. Still going strong. Oh my god. Oh, look what they did to my boy. They massacred my boy. What are these?
What is it that you're looking at?
Oh, these threes. Look for them to pop up on the street.
Oh no. Yeah, because there's like the delay, so we don't see it like
What
right away.
is this? They got
Oh
some.
boy.
They got some nines with Jordan doing the
Like it's like a different logo of him.
Oh my god! Yeah, it's like actually a picture of him.
Oh god,
Holding his
it's
arm.
not a.
You know, like the flight, like the poster that was up in your school with like Jordan's.
Yes,
arms
holding the
going
balls.
on the side.
Yeah, the wings poster.
Yeah, that's what's on there.
Oh god.
So yeah, that's 2007. So let's see. Let's pump up to 2010. Surely by 2010, they were not still selling fakes, right?
Probably not. I mean, you'd think they got their act together by then, right? I mean,
Bill, you're so funny.
wait. Let's see. Wait.
So yeah, so it looks like at this time they were a blog. This is November 3rd, 2010. So let's go back a little bit. Let's go to
Yeah. By 2010, what do we have already? We had Concords. Were those 2010 or were those later, like 11? I forget. I don't know. That was when the tides changed, man. That was when sneaker culture fucking got flipped on its head.
The Concord 11s, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, I was gonna bring up specifically the Concords. So are they? Yeah, I think no, they were doing sneaker blog stuff in 2008 as well. So it looks like maybe they transitioned in 2007. Let's see.
So all these fuckers thought they needed a blog so they could put shit up on it and share info that they knew nothing about. It's like all the info was in the forums with people sharing actual info and photos and drop info with each other. And then the blogs came along and like kind of fucked it up for everybody because they just dumped info. Get it here, get it there. Here's the website. Here's the release date. And then it was just like on. It was like, well, fucking thank you.
I
you
think
know?
that a lot of these sites, like, they just use their forum as an aggregator, right? They you let the people do the work and then you post it up. Now it's not like that anymore, right? Because if you're mad or you're whomever, if you're running a sneaker blog, Hype Beast or whatever, the brands are sending shit to you. You don't have to look for anything. Your inbox is overflowed every day with information. Like, hey, do a story about these. Do a story about these.
Right. Yep.
But it didn't used to be like that, right? When clearly, 15 years ago, when this stuff was still new, like the internet was not new, but this style was still new, like
right.
The BBSs that we used to call them back in the 90s,
the bulletin boards.
Like this was still a new thing. This was a burgeoning market, and so there very well may be other blogs that are legitimate blogs now that started out not so legitimate. I don't know of them. And this is not a a knock, right, on Nice Kicks or Kicks on Fire now because they're totally legitimate news sources doing whatever they do to do their stories and all that stuff. So it's just interesting to see where they started and where they are now. And so we were going to talk about fakes. So fake sneakers, illegitimate, unauthorized, whatever. I guess these are different things, different categories within fakes. So a site that I used to use a lot was Taobao. And what I would use it for is I would go in here because the Vans sites or the Vans factories are in China, right? So I would go in here and I would look for like Vans, let's say like 2022, and I would see the samples that people were taking from the factories before we got pictures of them over here, and I would be able to see what was coming.
I have a good example of that too. The giraffes. Remember the Giraffe Supreme Vans?
Yep.
Yeah, the half cabs and the
perfect
Era,
example because we were all like, no way in hell.
Yep.
And
like,
then it was like, oh, holy crap.
Yeah. So when I was doing that, I mean, you see a ton of other things as well. Taobao's really cleaned up the storefront a lot now, so that I think they've cracked down on a lot of the illegal copyright infringement stuff that was going on here before. It's nothing like it used to be on here. I think most of this stuff is probably legit now. If it's not legit, then they're using legit photos, and who knows what you'll get. You may get something totally different. It's like Wish.
Yeah.
Like Wish.com. You don't know what you're going to get. So Taobao is, I'm pretty sure they are the largest internet marketplace in the world.
Oh, wow.
It is Chinese. It's a China-based company, storefront, and you can buy whatever. Maybe Alibaba is the largest. I think it's Alibaba is the largest, which is another site we can look at. But let's just, for instance, let's try to find one that looks a little sus. Like this skate high, $7.80.
Seems like a deal.
I'm sorry, seven. Oh, these are just for laces.
Yeah, it's a little confusing. Is it auction style or are these just actual?
No, these are buy now.
Like you just purchased.
Yep. This is just a storefront, just like Alibaba.
It's not just people selling individual like pairs. They're selling like size runs, basically.
Correct. Yes, it'll be like, hey, go in here and purchase however many sizes you want. Like, look at this.
Gotcha.
Look at this old school. What looks weird? Let me know if you can see what's weird with that old school. So the the jazz stripe looks like a noodle. Looks like a ramen noodle.
I like it.
It's very
like
wavy.
It's like that emoji I like to use all the time with the like face.
That's actually a perfect description.
Make that shit yellow.
I'll
fucking buy that shit.
Yeah, so that's the sort of stuff that's on here. Now again, a lot of the stuff is legit now. Taobao has really cleaned up, a lot of the stuff that they were selling on here to be a more legit style storefront or marketplace rather. And I don't even know if it's going to let me even navigate on here.
So what's with? I mean, obviously they're like they sell fakes. Maybe it's just product to them,
right.
Sneakers.
Let's see if I can go
inspired by
AliExpress.
Vans.
AliExpress may be a better conceptualization of what
they're actually like selling it as Vans, so interesting.
Let's see, Vans. Here we go. So AliExpress, another place. So I just searched for Vans, and you see all sorts of stuff that's up here, but like clearly I mean, a lot of this is just like generic shoe that looks like this style, right? That you see on here. And a lot of like cheap knockoff, like the Balenciaga, what are they, the Runner, whatever they call it. Just knockoffs of that, Yeezy
Yeah.
knockoffs, stuff like that. So even, I mean, it even looks like the AliExpress has really cleaned up like what you can purchase on here, what's available, what sellers can sell on here, because it did not used to be like this. I think that a lot of shops and sellers have had to go quote unquote underground, which really just means they're going to other places. Let's see if we can find any Blends vans. Yeah, let's try to log in. Wants me to log in. There we go.
We haven't seen a good Blends fake in a long time.
So yeah, that's one thing we were trying to find. So there was a big, I don't, what would you, a scandal, in the Strictly Waffles Facebook group.
Scandal.
It created a divide, I would say.
After the, I mean, when did it happen? It was after the OGs.
Yeah, it was like after the Chili Peppers, maybe.
It might have been that or the Christmas.
After, maybe around the Christmas pair. Yeah, I think so. Just
then.
after the Peacoats, maybe Peacoat bones.
It ruffled some feathers, that's for sure.
Definitely ruffled some feathers. So
still looking for a pair.
So the, you know, we know the Blends folks, right? It's no secret. We know who designed the shoes. We know who works at the shops. We know a lot about. I'm gonna say we know a lot about, but we know. We
can
about
fact check
shoes,
real.
Right? It's not hard
we can
be like, hey, what what's up
we
with
can get
this?
answers. We can get answers.
And normally, like for instance, when the white shoes, the white Christmas Blends dropped, the Skate High, like they were announced through us, right? Hey, post these up. We're dropping them, you know, at this time.
Yeah,
or whatever.
We did it the next morning, right? It was 7 or 8 a.m.
Yeah, it was something. I don't remember the details of it, but it was released. Like the info was released. It was a secret drop. Hey, boom! Here's the details. Go do it. Go online or come in store, whatever. And so that's the sort of relationship that we have, like with the folks at Blends. The one day, somebody from a Singapore sneaker community, a pretty well-known group. Do we want to say who it is? Is it?
All right.
I don't know.
It's neither here nor there.
Right. It doesn't matter, I guess. So
they don't listen anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Somebody from a well-known Singapore sneaker community posted a picture wearing a pair of yellow, like mustard-colored bones. Skate High, Zip Skate High. Basically just the OG or the chili pepper colorway, but it was yellow. And the reaction from most people was, "What the fuck is this? What is this here? We haven't. When is this? Is this coming? What's the deal with this?" And so what we did, obviously, we reached out to Blends and we were like, "Hey, what is the deal with these?" And they were like, "That is not something we have ever designed. That is not something we have ever talked about. That is not something that we ever authorized. That's not something that we, as far as we're concerned, was ever made." And so we have a rule in the forum, right, that no counterfeit product, no fakes and stuff like that were allowed. So we deleted the post. And so people were asking, "Why did you delete these? Why, you know, they're real, they're yada yada yada." And so it came from this conversation started between like that sneaker group and our forum admins and just like us around the origin of those shoes. And it got into a lot of like really like philosophical sneaker questions, right? Like, so if a shoe is made with the same tooling by the same factory workers in the same factory on the same stuff and the same machines, like, is it fake? I don't know, right? Like maybe it's that's where maybe you get into that unauthorized, right? Like, oh, it's an unauthorized reproduction or something. Um, and so I don't have the answer to that question, right? That it was just asked, but maybe think about it yourself. I don't know. Let us know what you think in the comments. If something is made in that way, it's at the Vans factory, and it's got the same stamp on it. It's made by the same dude. It's just in the off hours, or maybe he made one or she made one and then took it out with him. I don't know what the security is in these places. I think for me, it seems like it's been really ramped up a lot in the past 5 years or so. You don't see as much of this happening anymore, at least with the Vans side. But yeah, so it created this big divide, and it was a question about, are these real? Are these not real? They were not real.
Right. According to Blends, they were never made. They were not even a sample. It didn't come through Vans, official channels. But then it goes back to that unauthorized, gray market, type of label for it,
But then it came like in the conversation that I had with somebody, it was like, where did these come from? Who did you get them from? Just trying to figure out where. I wasn't trying to like go knock on anyone's door, right? Or at the FBI in the comments or something. Like, just wondering, like, where the hell did this come from? And the story that I got was that they came from a factory in Thailand, which is not a Vans factory, like, as far as I know, right? Like it's certainly not the Vans factory where the blends were produced. So the question about, well, what about if they're made in the same factory with the same people, yada yada yada, that goes out the door. If that was true, right? If they were really made in some factory, one pair was made in some factory in Thailand by somebody, and then they brought them out for sale on the secondary market or the gray market or whatever. Well, yeah, that's not a legitimate pair of shoes, a legitimate Van. I mean, it's a real pair of shoes, right? But it's not a legitimate Vans. It's a fake by all accounts, as far as I'm concerned. It's a fake shoe. Now, how much do I care? Right? I don't give a shit. like 10 years ago, I would probably be like the dude who'd be like, "Damn, dog, why you wearing fake shoes?" or whatever. Like, I don't give a shit anymore. Like, if you want to wear fakes, that's fine. Whatever. Who cares? It's just not something that I'm getting. There's too much other shit in the world for me to get upset over than that. Right? Do your thing.
Funny. It's funny how they're so accepted nowadays too. Like you see, like, the Ian Connors, right, with the little lightning bolt on the side. Revenge Storm, Old Schools.
Okay.
Like, they're just accepted. Like, oh, I know this ain't of Old School, this ain't a Vans, but it's like a Vans with.
So interesting point, right? The Revenge Storm stuff, by all accounts, allegedly, they were just fake Old Schools,
right? That
were produced at a factory, and then they had the lightning bolt sewed onto the side. Not a legit Old School that, like, someone, maybe the first model was like, yeah, Ian went and purchased something at Foot Action or whatever, wherever you buy Vans Old Schools, at Foot Action, and sewed on this, or maybe it was just a mock-up that he did on an iPad or something like that. But you could just tell by the quality of the shoe that it was a fake a fake Vans, a fake Old School. Yeah, super ugly. They just don't look good at all. And now you can get them they're all over the fake stuff, all over the fake websites and stuff, which makes sense, right? Because they were produced in the fake factories.
Yeah, man, you made a deal with the devil.
Right.
You played with one of those factories that's like, to the highest bidder, they'll,
Here's a good example. They God, these look terrible. Oh, these look so bad. They have the Revenge Storm box and the lightning bolt and all that, but they have a Vans hang tag sticker. So, like, come on, guys, do better. Do better.
Oh boy.
But yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
and then
great example.
Yeah, and then he started manufacturing his own shoe, right? Like you're saying,
Mhm.
that have those oval pill looking like, you know,
Right.
license plate or heel tab on it.
Yep.
And it's like, I don't know. It's for a certain demographic, right? I mean, a demographic that will poke fun at or judge.
Right. Like
Mhm.
I think like if that's what you're into, like that's fine. Like if you like the Revenge Storm shoe and you think it's cool or whatever, then more power to you.
What's the other one? What's the guy that makes all those fake dunks with all the little different side swooshes that are not swooshes?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And those are all popular right now. I think Craig has a pair, right?
Dang, what is that guy's name? I know
And it's
exactly
like
what you're talking
people
about.
love wearing shit like that. It's like I don't know, man.
Oh
Then
man,
ag-
I can't remember.
I can't remember it either.
then again, I mean, is that similar to like Bape when they were making their Bapestas, the Air Force Ones? It's
Lotus.
like
Warren Lotus.
Warren Lotus, yeah. But I mean, is it similar to something like that, or I mean,
There you go. He did the Jason Voorhees.
at the end of the day, is
swoosh.
Bape anything
Mhm.
different? With what they
Right.
did? Because I mean, they were more expensive, so yes, they're luxury, but I don't know.
Like the Bape stuff is just an Air Force One knockoff. That's
Yeah,
all it was, you know.
Same thing with luxury brands. They do that shit all the time. They'll
Big
do a
time.
knockoff, right? Balenciaga did the Osiris, right? The D3 or
Right.
whatever. It's like I guess they just get away with it because it's maybe they don't make a lot of them, but they make a killing off them because they're so expensive. But
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, it's one of those things where like with the Lotus stuff, it's like, okay, at what point does it become from a custom
yeah,
into a fake? And I think like maybe when it's being mass produced from factories, maybe it's probably no longer the custom, right? Maybe you're into that fake sort of territory. But again, these are philosophical questions that I don't have.
it all comes down to money. It comes down to how much money did you make off of it or something,
Right.
you know?
Right.
Are you
Yeah.
cutting into Nike's profit margins? That's what they care about.
Mhm.
That's
I
what
think
they care about.
And I think I was listening to an episode of the Complex Sneaker podcast, and I think they had Ari Markopoulos on there, or not? Was it Ari the one who created
Mentals.
the menthols, right?
Mhm.
The menthol Air Force One shoe, and he did he did it a smart way where he worked for the tobacco company for like Newport or something,
Mm-hmm.
or the firm or something like that. So somehow he was legally able to like make that shoe as like a marketing tool or something, where he had protected himself from not getting sued by Nike or something. It was pretty interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a really good like episode. I didn't really know him that well. Like, oh shit, he was like
Right.
like been in
The
it since that
Ari
long, and this,
Markopoulos menthol 10s.
yeah.
Yeah, these are
I only knew him as like the Vans, the Supreme
right. One
shoes,
of the
with the photo
first
print.
Supremes,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, these are
you got to listen
another
to
one
it
of
though.
those same
Mhm.
things.
Yeah. Yep, the most forbidden sneaker ever made.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Like you go and listen to that podcast. That shit's dope.
that's super cool. It's the complex one.
Yeah, the one with Joe LaPuma and Brendan and yeah.
Yeah, I'll give a listen to that.
Yeah, it's super
So
super dope.
the whole the fake market, right? Has we started off talking about these Vans or not Vans, these sneaker websites that are now like these big time legitimate blog sites with multiple employees and all of this stuff, who have like, it's sort of funny, right? They did these like fake collaborations that they made themselves, 17 years ago, and now they're having like legitimate collaborations with sneaker brands. Kind of weird. Come full circle. You fake it till you make it, right? So
Yep.
so these, it's come from like that sort of website to now there being this huge community dedicated to replica fashion. So replica sneakers, replica high-end fashion stuff. And this is not like your Canal Street like knockoff buying on a table stuff. Like we talked about it like last week, I think, when we just barely touched on it. But we Joey, you had mentioned like the Rep Fam and stuff like that, and like
crazy.
This is just one of the groups, one of the subreddits. 500,000 people are on this subreddit, and this is just one of them. This is Rep Sneakers. There are sneaker reps. There's fashion reps. There's like sellers have like their own subreddits now, like for the
Wow.
And the sellers are. There's like a whole lot of back and forth about these people. Like they find these. I've spent a lot of time reading these posts, and like there's a lot of people who, like they will be like, for whatever reason, like really devoted to like this one person who sells shoes because they come from whatever factory. I think they all probably come from the same factories.
For sure.
And they're just like, it's a marketing thing. These people are brilliant. I mean, they are saying like, oh, hey, I'm I don't know, Uncle whatever, and you can buy from me because I come from this factory and we have these sorts of, this is the sort of thing we have, and I'll send you pictures first, and if you don't like them, if you find some flaw, then I will replace them for you and send you a different pair or whatever. And people build these like relationships with them, right, and do all of these things, and so I mean, just we're talking about like not being able to tell, right? Like if you purchased a pair of these, like some Bobo Air Force Ones 20 years ago, you'd be like, man, those look bad.
You could tell.
Those look shit. Nowadays, it's like one of the very first posts on here is like 0.5 millimeter stitching off, like shit like that. Like, like who even knows? Like this 3 pair right here. These so we have the off-white 4s, the Chicago's, and Travis Scott 1s. And like, bro, I couldn't tell. Like, I wouldn't have any. No. Yeah, those all look good. Sure, whatever, bro. And like, if there are those sort of flaws or whatever they call them, like those like the differences between like a legit pair versus these pair, like. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not getting down like that close to someone's feet to check anyway.
Yeah. Right.
So,
like
I wonder how they fit though. Like, do they feel like regular shoes or?
I'm sure. I mean, I really think at this point, like these are like the way that logistics and the global economy is now. Like, I really, really feel that a lot of these are just coming from the same places. Right. The stuff that Nike sells you is probably coming from the same place. They may rent out, they may own. I mean, Nike probably owns their factory, so it's not like they have like 12-hour shifts where they're doing this and they switch it over to be something else. But I'm sure Nike owns their factories actually. But like, the laws are different over there, right? Like. The economy is different. The copyright laws are obviously different. So you can get away with stuff that you couldn't get away with, over here. So, I don't know. I think that these are probably not all of them, right? Some of them are not coming from those same factories, but if they're not coming from the same factories, they're coming with the same they're being made with like the same materials. They're being made with the same lasts from the factories. Like if my cousin works at the Nike factory and they can get me a full size run of lasts, well then I can make on my machines. I have the same machines they do. I just don't have the lasts to have the shaping. But if I can get those shaping, then I can create the new last, and no one's the wiser, right? I can just make the shoes as I see fit, and sell them to some kids on. I say kids. I don't mean it pejoratively, but most of the people on like the replica stuff are teenagers. They're kids.
Right. They can't afford the real thing, so they got to get the second.
Right. Or you just don't have access to it. Maybe, I mean, right? Like we talked about before, like Nike artificially limiting, you know, increasing demand artificially by whatever methods they're doing. But, you know, if even when these shoes, they have, you know, million releases and people still miss on sneakers, like what is really going on? You know, it's the reseller market or whatever that's, I think, spurring a lot of this, bots and stuff like that. So, you know, I don't know. It's I think that there's a lot of talk about immorality and stuff like that when it comes to this sort of thing. But let me tell you, bro, if you think you owe Nike something, you don't.
Absolutely not.
Nike don't. Nike don't think about you, bro.
No.
The only time they think about you is if you're trying to sell the fake stuff, cutting into their market, and then they send you that cease and desist. That's the only time they're gonna think about you.
You making money from them.
Right.
You taking it out of their pocket. That's all they care about. But they don't care if you get shot. They don't care if you don't get them.
Nope.
They don't care.
Nope.
They don't care. You can read 30 different articles on how sneakers is changing and they're going to give you a better chance at winning shoes. They don't give a fuck.
No.
They go into whoever's hands and they don't care where those hands put them, which is why that nobody has openly said anything against the likes of StockX or GOAT or anything like that.
And that shit's all unregulated, man. Like
Absolutely.
nobody oversees it. No one knows the real numbers. No one knows like if those things are actually selling for that price. You know, it's all a made up number. It's like this is what the last one sold for. You better get in on it. We only got 20 more pairs.
47 pairs of size 35.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna show all your cards. You're gonna tell them how much you really have in stock.
Exactly. That's the thing. Like, and who knows if
Fuck
that's a real
outta
thing?
here.
Like, they could just inflate the price. But oh yeah, this sold for $2,700.
You see it all the time. They're selling shit, and they're ganking you for your shit and sending you something else.
That's
and then now they got their hands on the real shit, and some employee or higher up, who the fuck knows, because we don't know the inside. Now they have the real shit, and they might forward a fake pair, or they deny your shit and send it back to you, or say it didn't pass the legit check, but we took our cut. Thank you.
Right.
You just sent it to me you just sent it to me to look at it and then deny it. Deny you entry, and then we get our cut. It's like fuck. The fuck?
Yeah.
No one's regulating that.
And
Come
I
on
think
now.
that chat just said first time chatter thinks did you foot
fake market guys with cash are just buying and relisting the move market price.
Big
Possibly.
Time. Yeah. And there's a big thing like right now in the video game collecting market. Like there's this new kid on the block, like video game what's the word? Grading company, grading organization. And they have a partnership with an auction house called Heritage Auctions. And so the same people are buying these highly graded, 9 point whatever video games, selling them on the heritage market, putting them some news article. Oh, hey, check it out. The most expensive video game ever sold, $100,000. And then reselling them again 6 months later, $2 million. Like nothing increases thousands of percentages like that in 6 months. And it's all because it's the same group of people reselling. Some of them on the board for the heritage auction, some of them on the board.
It just passes hands.
Exactly.
Under a new name now.
And I think the same thing happens when it comes to those sneakers. Right now, like on the stream, we have even the Nike app. Like these guys posting. This guy posted a video of the Nike app where it has him cleaning a pair of Obsidian ones, and they're fakes. So Nike can't even tell, right? Like, who knows? we talked
Yeah.
about like us not being able to tell, not being able to get that close to someone's feet to tell. Ultimately, like, yeah, who cares? Chat says at the end of the day, it's what people are willing to pay. Like, what's more value in a size run, the lowest quantity size or the most common size? Yeah.
But
it's
yeah.
weird.
Everything nowadays is just trying to get your money, man. Like this whole NFT thing and all that stuff. It's
Oh,
people
man.
trying to get your Ethereum, man. Like they bought in low and they're just trying to gobble it all up from you to take it all back, you know.
Eddie's buddy Bobby Hundreds.
Yeah,
Bro,
man.
I've never been more let down,
Yeah.
except by Kanye. I've been more let down by Kanye, but like when I see
That's another story.
Bobby is like fully embraced this market, this NFT market, like to the extent now that they are going to gatekeep merchandise drops, the hundreds merchandise drops behind a wall that you don't have access to unless you purchase one of their NFTs.
Yeah.
That just doesn't sound right to me. I mean, you're a company, you do whatever the fuck you want. You could sell or not sell to whomever you want, right? That's your thing. But I just think about like the people who can't afford NFTs, who can't go out there and spend $3,500 in Bitcoin or whatever the fuck that they're selling them in to buy some picture. I'm gonna be honest with you. I still don't understand NFTs. I've tried so hard. I have read all of this shit. I don't get it, bro. I don't.
You gotta follow.
It.
You gotta follow Franelations, man. That's his whole life.
Is that his thing now? Is that what Franelations is doing now?
Yeah, man.
I'm
killing it too, I guess. I don't follow him either. I follow his girlfriend.
It's all a grift.
Ooh,
it is all
Bill.
a grift.
No, she's a friend, but all of a sudden now she's like, you know, with him, I guess. It's like, oh, okay.
Oh wait, does he have a new girlfriend?
Yeah. It's that girl, Dina, the one that used to live up in NorCal, that used to be with our old buddy. What's his name? The guy from Sneaker News. The guy we saw at Vans, remember at corporate when we were there that day?
Yeah.
When all three of us went. Fucking Ray Polanco.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was dating a girl, and then he was like promoting her OnlyFans, and I was like, I can't do this with this guy anymore.
Didn't Ray have like some issues?
Yeah, with the girl with randomly. Yeah,
did he like this? Yeah, I don't think
it's in the past, but yeah.
Right,
but anyway, yeah. So anyway, I bought $20 worth of Ethereum. It's now worth $23.
Hey.
So once it reaches like 600, then I can buy an NFT. So
there you go.
That's pretty much what it is. Like Ethereum, you need to have at least like $600 worth of Ethereum right now at what most of them go for. Yeah, at least at the minimum.
But
you know,
it's just a JPEG.
Yeah.
That's
but
all
it's
it is.
But
you own it.
But it's blockchain, so that way, you know, like there's officially a finite number of them, you know. And the people who create them, supposedly from what I've read, they even have the ability to continually make royalties every time it's sold. So whoever bought it, and if they sell it and they sell it and they sell it, the original owner gets like royalties on it in perpetuity as long as it keeps getting resold.
This don't make no goddamn sense.
It doesn't. This is another finesse to try to get fucking money from you, man.
It don't make no sense at all, bro. It's
everybody's so creative nowadays and trying to get your money, bro. You got to be careful,
bro. The hundreds.
Keep your head on a swivel. Everybody's trying to get your shit.
All of a sudden, you don't see the hundreds anywhere. I haven't seen somebody wear a hundreds T-shirt in God only knows how long, and all of a sudden their shit's sold out. Come on, dude. Well, Bobby Hundreds and Ben Hundreds have been finessing us for years, dude. I'm sorry.
It was good. It was fun when it was all storytelling and, you know, sunshine and poppies. You know what I mean? That shit was like, you were really buying into it, right? Because that's what it was about. That's why he had the blog. That's why he was out there in them streets. You know, he had his culture. He had his following. And then that following kind of grew up. So now he's got to get, I think, that next group because I don't know, the styling and stuff didn't mature with the people, I guess. You know what I mean?
I don't know,
he's still doing like
I'm
what
hurt,
he does.
Bro. I'm hurt.
Yeah, it's
I'm
still
hurt.
interesting as though. So all his stuff nowadays seems more like collector stuff. At least the stuff that
Yeah.
is hyped and coveted.
They do like
As with
cool,
anything, it's collector's items, you know.
cool like
Mhm.
accessories and shit. You know, they do like with
Yeah.
Modernica, and they'll do like some trash cans or whatever. Like I'm into that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
That's the stuff that like I love as a collector, right? Like
Yeah.
that's
But like the
random
atom
shit.
bomb is for children.
Mm.
Bro, I fucking love the atom bomb.
I know, but like you don't wear anything with it on with that on it right now.
Well, not right now. I got atom bomb shirt in the closet.
We all do. If you don't, you're
in the plastic
you know,
still.
yeah.
Yeah, it's collecting. It's a
You're
collector's
a
item.
I just don't.
He told me
I
it
don't
was
get it.
limited and collectible, so I can't wear it. I gotta collect it.
Bill paid 65 Ethereum for it.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
now
no,
you
20.
have
really-
to get
20 is
really
worth 23.
now
which
you
is
have
really
to buy
90
pictures of
$91.
the atom
Ethereum
bomb.
is up 6%.
What do you do with an NFT?
Boy.
I don't know. You use it as an avatar on your Instagram account.
But then
At least
everyone
that's
can
what all the
see it,
rappers
like,
are doing.
That's what everyone. Bro, when I
Same
upload a
thing.
picture, I can just take a screenshot of that.
Yeah.
But do
Yeah,
I?
but your digital character in the metaverse can't or won't be able to use that photo
Yeah.
or some shit. I
It's
don't
just
even
because
know.
everybody gets in on the hype, and that's what they do, and that's what it's about. It's just about it's the new hobby. You know what I mean? And some people you can make some good money off it, I guess, but we're probably not. I mean, they keep saying it's still early. It's still they're trying to compare it to the internet, like when people were laughing at like the internet, and I'm like, I don't think that's a good argument.
That's the
But-
same
don't
kind of
think so
shit.
either.
That's some bro shit that they say. Like all the dudes I knew in college who like were studying computer science who are libertarians. Like
Mhm,
that's
mhm.
the sort of shit that they would say. Like,
Yeah.
bro, it's like, and like, yeah, like, look back to like Bitcoin, right? Like, oh, if you had purchased Bitcoin, like, you wouldn't be laughing now. Like, yeah, but like, congratulations, you chose the one thing out of the
Right.
millions of of cryptocurrency that took off. The one,
Right.
right? Like, Doge didn't do it. Some people got really
Yeah.
rich off Doge, but then it crashed, and a lot of people lost money.
Mhm.
A lot of money, livelihoods.
Big time. And
Mhm.
and I just like
There's no insurance for that shit.
Mm-mm.
I think that like it's disingenuous to be pushing a lot of this stuff onto people who look up to you, who admire you, who do, you know,
Right.
whatever. Like, and the thing with the 100 stuff is like I don't understand it. I haven't read, you know, any Bobby stuff about it. I mean, I maybe I should before I say anything about it, but like it just feels like it's the same sort of shit that I hear from people like Elon Musk or whatever, like these people who I don't trust, like you know the well, this is your way to own it. Like you're going to own part of the company now.
Right. You're not an
Uh,
owner of the hundreds.
I'm not. No way, I'm not.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Am I going to get
Yeah,
to dictate like what? Am I going to get a collab? Is my name going to be on the shirt?
Right.
It's not.
Because you get a pixelated fucking eighth of an image of a black atom bomb.
Atom bomb,
Like, come
baby.
on. That's it's bullshit, and you're right. The people that read this and look up to you, and we could in years say, "Oh, we were wrong."
Maybe, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the three of us are the kind of people that are like, fuck it, we were wrong, dude. We said it, but we were wrong. I don't think that's the case with this, and I don't think that's the case with your digital life in the metaverse. You know, if you want to live next to Snoop Dogg, you can pay $37,000 to have a house online next to Snoop Dogg. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you're still gonna like. I don't know, man. Like
I gotta
life
drive
has
my
to
car
move
and go to
on.
work too.
People are gonna need physical fucking jobs. You still need people to fucking build your house. You know.
Fucking crazy, dude.
You know what I mean, man? Fucking sell your food, cook your food. You know, cut your cow up so you can have some steak. You know what I mean? I don't know how to fucking fillet. I watch so much fucking food TV. I wish I knew how to fucking like carve up a fucking animal. Because what if I had to raise a goat in the back? I wouldn't know how to eat that shit.
Bro,
You know
That's
what I mean?
different. That's different than the
Bro,
Food Channel, Bill. I think you need to watch the
Bon
Outdoor
Appetit's
Channel.
got some
all those
ways to do
hipsters
it,
though, man, they wear the aprons and they fucking cut up all their meat and
Hey,
use every part from
They do
head
it,
to
bro.
toe. Yeah, man. I want to learn how to do that shit. Be self-sustaining. I can't even plant corn. Fuck.
We need to learn how to mint this podcast, mint this stream, so that
we should sell this as an
this
NFT.
could be an NFT. You could own this, dear
You
listener.
could own this, guys.
Dear
Too bad we
viewers,
just give it out for free.
you can own this blockchain-backed NFT of our faces, and only you can only purchase our future merch if you own this NFT.
Yeah.
It just feels like a scam, dude. It leaves me feeling dirty. I don't like it.
Yeah, snake oil.
I don't like it.
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
so fakes are
You
a
know,
thing.
Yeah, it makes you feel really dirty. I agree with that sentiment. It's just gross. It's the same. It all goes the same way. Like all these, the 0.001% of people that are into shoes and all this shit. Like, it's gross and it feels like negligent.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I
not
don't
to
know.
mention like all the shit that like the way that it's like the power that people are using to mine like these cryptocurrencies and all this shit, the effect that is having on the environment, like it's bad news, bro. I mean, it may be like, relative to the sort of shit that corporations are doing to the world, like a drop in the bucket, but still it's an impact, I think it's
Right.
not something that
It's
should
like
be ignored.
like it just feels weird as like you know what bartering is and you know what the barter system was back before money, and like I can touch dollar bills. Like I know that doesn't necessarily make it any different than crypto as far as what value is, but it's still a tangible thing that you can touch. And crypto, when you're mining it, like that doesn't make any sense. So it's been there this whole time, and all of a sudden, you've mined 1 Bitcoin, so you have $50,000.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I'm sure we know there's smarter people than us that can explain it to us, but it just doesn't feel right. Something doesn't make sense, and somebody's not telling us something about it.
Judge Judy says if it doesn't make sense, then it's not true. And
I believe Judge Judy.
Yeah, man.
She got a new
believe her.
show. It's on so IMDb. IMDb has a streaming service apparently.
Nice.
They do.
Yeah, and her
Is it free?
show. I think it is free actually.
Oh, okay. I'm in.
And so she's got a show on there. That's where she's doing her new stuff. Bird is gone. Bird has retired. So he took his $1 million a year salary for doing crosswords over the past 20-something years, and he's gone.
He gone.
So
I miss
yeah,
Bird.
I don't know, man. The whole replica stuff, whatever. Ultimately, who really cares? There's we talked through some. I think I've said the word philosophical more times than I've said on this stream than any time in my life. But, like some of those questions out there, right? That I think that are worth pondering. Like who gives a shit?
Right.
I guess really, ultimately, I don't care. Wear what you want to do. Wear what you want to wear. Just be kind to one another. For some reason, that downloaded a Kicks on Fire video file. I'm not opening that. That's weird. I didn't.
You should open that.
Authorize that's gonna be a virus
You should
for
open
show. That is definitely a virus.
Won't touch it.
Yeah. So any? I mean, I got Bape stuff. Bill, have you tried on that hoodie yet?
No, I have not. Slim fit,
Bro,
JDM fit, yeah.
bro, I am out here in a wetsuit. This shit is so tight, bro.
Oh damn, it was made by Bape then, not Vans,
I
huh?
put it
Shit.
on and I was like, "What is it?" Like,
Ah, damn it.
this
Mine's
shit
still in
is
the bag.
tight, dog. I'm gonna have to slim
And
down.
it's thin, right?
It is thin and it is tight. I mean, the
So
Bape
that's
hoodie
not
that
how
I
real
have,
Bape hoodies are, right? Bapes are pretty thick and heavy, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
the Bape hoodie I have is, I mean, it's not super thin. I mean, it's got, the cuffs are nice.
It feels like it's constructed. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Does it feel like a $110 hoodie, or does it feel like a $54.50 hoodie?
Interesting question.
Pretty
So,
specific number, I guess. I don't know. I just threw it out there.
yeah, interesting thing came up.
Oh.
The Bape, like the Bape hoodies were 110.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 110. But the price tag that they shipped with, it says $54.50.
Right there, pretty. They forgot to tear it off. It was suggested. Manufacturers suggested retail price.
Like,
But you would think Vans would sell it at
what
that.
is really happening? Like, what's going on with that?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's so
Pull
weird
deals
because they came with like
through.
the Bape package, like the Bape Ziploc bag and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe some
That's it, man.
weird shit happening.
Those hoodies look like the ones that come in the Bape New Year bags.
Yeah, they
It's typically
Ziploc.
like, they're you know, they give you a backpack, a hoodie,
Mm.
pair of shorts, a t-shirt for like $300 or $400 or whatever.
Oh.
I can kind of see it. It looks like that thin style.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. It doesn't feel cheap, right? It doesn't feel like a cheap
Right.
hoodie.
Right.
Even like
It's not gilded.
No, and like it's
Right.
got all like the proper. It sounds like I'm calling it fake or something. Like it has like the aglets, right? It has Bape on it. Like it's got all the real shit. So it definitely is a hoodie that was made by Bape with Vans branding, as opposed to Vans making a Bape hoodie, right? It definitely feels like that. But that price is weird. That was really weird. I don't know what's up with that.
Ape shall never not tax ape.
Right? What's going on with that? What's really happening? So we some people are going to reach out to Vans customer service and they're going to ask some questions. Who knows what's going to happen? But we'll keep you posted.
Yeah.
I got the shoes came in as well. Well, one pair did. The other ones haven't arrived yet. But man, I look at this box and I'm like, why couldn't the shoes?
Dude,
Why
that's
couldn't
the
the
camo we
match the camo. Match the camo, dude.
That's the camo that we asked for.
But no.
Hey Vans, do another one with that camo.
Give us a round 2.
And then tell us when they're going to be online so we go buy them.
Yeah.
So
Not
yeah.
12:23.
So I can buy them because I forgot.
Yeah. Go to sleep at 12:05 and they drop at like 12:23. Fuckers.
Authentic DX 44s, right? I think is the model.
Yeah.
Yeah, 44 DX. So these are the Anaheims. My favorite, you know, really outside of like the Vault stuff, even some of the Vault stuff, I would prefer an Anaheim over some of the OG stuff. Ripstop camo. It's got the
keychain.
Sweet Vans keychain, Bape head keychain into it. Weird sticker that looks
That's
faded.
new. That's the new. I think the print was bad on some of them.
Yeah.
They should be like full blue. I have a couple of those that are
it's
full
like,
blue, and then I have some that are speckly looking.
Yeah, it looks like it's like acid washed or something.
Yeah. That's the new Anaheim sticker that they're putting in all the Anaheims now.
Into it, okay.
Like it doesn't have the cardboard anymore. Right? That little cardboard Anaheim factory tag. Yeah, they just have the blue sticker.
White laces as an extra. All of the Anaheim stuff comes with like that faux leather heel pad, like the old style. This has the red heel pad with the Bape head. Um, So yeah, man, I'm happy. I could be happier. I
I
could
get
be
that.
happier, but I'm stoked that we got two of my favorite brands collaborating officially. Really, not just the. I mean, the customs were probably better than these, to be honest. But
Mhm.
like, happy that we finally got something that we've been wishing for a long time. Um, Even if I gotta skip one Taco Bell run, maybe per week, so I could fit into this goddamn hoodie. Um, yeah, these are cool. The box is beautiful. It's gonna look perfect sitting on my shelf where I'll never wear them, like with the rest of the shoes that I have. Um, Super stoked. Bill, you said that there were some sizes popping up right earlier today.
Randomly, like a 7, 7.5, and 9, and
Mm.
that's it for the skate high. And then the authentic was like a 3.5, and then that's it. I think that was the only one.
Little feet, little babies.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, there's still
I keep
hope.
None,
watching.
none for
Yeah.
me.
Who knows? Maybe there'll be some cancellations or some returns or something. If these show up at the outlets, I'm gonna lose my shit. I don't
You
think
know
that's
they're
gonna
going. You
happen,
know that.
bro.
I think they will. I think they
If that
will.
happens, I mean, I'm
The
sure that maybe
only
some of the stores still have stock. I don't know.
I don't even think they make it to any event. Oh yeah, the LA store was
Yeah,
supposed to
like the
see,
And
and
flagship
I
like
store,
and
didn't.
right?
like there was no report. Like no one
Yeah,
said they went or didn't or
yeah,
what.
right. What the
Yeah,
hell?
I wonder. Maybe we should ask the community
Yeah, we'll
about
reach
that.
out.
We'll post some shit and see, what's the deal? Because they I can't imagine if they got a lot right that because these didn't sell out like
Mm-hmm.
immediately. It took like a couple days for them to sell
Mm-hmm.
out for the shoe. The hoodies were gone like in a few hours, but
Right.
the shoes they hung out for a little while. So I would imagine it would be the same locally, like
Maybe.
world, like everyone in the obviously not everybody, but a lot more people are going online to Vans than are going to LA Vans, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
We'll
know.
reach out. We'll reach out to the homie Caitlin. She's there at that
Yeah,
store now.
see
So
what the deal is. See what they got. I'm
yeah.
still waiting on the skate high. So that was supposed to arrive yesterday, but it didn't. So we'll see. I also got the book. I got the if these walls could talk book.
Yeah.
I got that on
Oh
the
yeah.
the Black Friday joint with those
Nice.
treks, those whatever they're called, the trek skate treks or whatever. I don't know what they're
Yes.
called. The Crocs, the Vans
Yeah.
Crocs. Um, Speaking of Crocs, Bill, you're becoming quite the Croc connoisseur.
Crocosaur.
The
Crocosaur.
Crocosaur.
Store? Is that what you call yourself?
Yeah,
Crocosaur.
man. I even joined the Crocs club so I
He's
can
in a
get the
club and everything.
yeah, I got like the 25, or I forget what it was, 20% off or $25 off your first order. So
This guy.
because the Beams Crocs showed up on the website. They were there originally when it first dropped, and then they, I guess, sold out, but then they restocked. So I got the olive pair again in a size 11 now. So
Under the
got
Crocs. We
got
got
that.
to, we got to start a new
coming 2022. Who's in?
sell out all the Vans Crocs only.
Oh
That's what
man.
we're looking forward to. Comfort, only comfort from here on out.
Strictly
yeah.
comfort.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, that's
Oh
all
yeah.
I got, y'all. What y'all? You got anything else? Any save rounds for the cast before we call it a night? I don't know how long we've been here. Probably 2 hours, close
I'm
to
ex-
2 hours.
I'm excited to get that undefeated package. I got another Noah package coming. I got that
Ooh.
that Ghost Net Suck watch in the
Oh, dope.
green. What
Oh,
a
you got the Ghost Watch. That's super dope.
yep, but when you order stuff from New York and it comes UPS ground, and some of these companies take their sweet ass
It's
time.
a wrap,
Yeah.
bro.
It'll make its way back and forth across the U.S. before it finally gets to you.
At least it's not gonna take a month like the
Mm.
fucking Vans did.
Oh, jeez.
We'll see.
Oh, did you want? Oh, you wanted a set, 3 sets of coasters. Oh wait.
Right, you ordered 3 pairs of shoes, so we sent you one, and you
Oh,
wanted 3.
Technically,
Oh,
there's 4
okay.
coasters in the pack, so
right.
True. True.
split them
Oh,
up.
my bad.
We'll have to see if we really get those from Eddie. I think Eddie's holding out.
Yeah.
I'm holding them for sure. I am. Speaking of
Oh.
another thing about the before we go, I guess we could talk about the another interesting thing that happened from the UK. Bill did so we talked about the size, the crochet pack that they did, right?
Yep.
Did they reach out to you at all?
Yes.
Did you get anything?
Yep. I got authentics. I got both colorways actually.
So they reached out to us as well
Okay.
and said, "Hey, do you want some of these?" And we said, "Sure." So I asked for Joey in my size,
Oh, nice.
and they sent me a tracking number,
Uh-huh.
and that was it.
Oh shit. Mine came DHL actually.
Yeah.
So
So our tracking number says it's on hold.
oh.
And I reached out to them and I said, "Hey, just wanted to touch base because this says it's on hold." And she
Oh.
was like, "Oh no, I'll definitely take a look and get back to you."
She's like, I'm missing a key of Coke. I don't know. Like maybe what happened. I don't know. Shit.
So that
Huh.
was like at least a week ago,
Yeah.
and haven't
Huh.
heard
Oh shit.
anything. So
Oh, good. Yeah, I didn't even post up. I took pictures of them and everything, and then that was it. I was like, oh yeah. And
yeah,
then
I meant to ask you in chat, in the message, but I figured
yeah.
now's a good time to do it live.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
'em like a week and
so
a half.
weird, Miro. The yeah, it's really bizarre. It only happens with the UK. The
I
UK
know.
stuff. Everybody else is cool. I mean, no one else sends us anything, but I'm
Right.
totally grateful that they're sending us these offers. Like, hey, do you want this stuff? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, dude.
But
Shit.
like, it'd be cool to get it.
Yeah,
Even
I know.
better.
Yeah. But yeah, those did come. I was like out of sight, out of mind. I was like, oh shit, I forgot I took pictures and everything. Guess because I posted up the press kit and then that was it. Usually I post up photos like after
Right.
the fact. I guess I should do that still.
Chad said, at least it's not shipping to Hawaii. Even slower.
Yeah. Oh god,
Bro,
for
I
real.
can't imagine. When I was in Cuba, I was in the Navy in Cuba, and like, we're not that far from Florida, bro. It's
Yeah.
like 80 miles. It's close.
You can like
Man.
see it at night.
Yeah, that shit would take forever. Like sometimes, like when I would be deployed, like on the ship, I would order stuff via Amazon Prime, and it would come like the next mail day. Like we get mail like not every day, like every 2 to 3 days or something. For whatever reason, if I would order some shit on Amazon Prime, that shit would show up, no problem. But then like sometimes my mom would mail me some shit, and it would show up like 3 months later.
Dang.
Can't call it. Never know why, man. Stale ass cookies. At that point, you can't eat
Oh,
those things.
man.
You just throw them overboard. Get
Fail.
outta here. Gotta go.
APO, FPO.
That's it, baby.
RIP.
That's
Yeah.
it. Big time. All right. Well, that's all we
Yeah,
got, I
man.
guess, huh?
Ooh, it's a long one tonight.
That's our
Yeah.
show. We had a lot to talk about. We appreciate you hanging out with us. If this was your first time, I'm Eddie. That's Billy, and that's
Yep.
Joey down there at the bottom. We stream every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Central. That is 8 p.m. West Coast. So thanks for joining us. If you're listening to us on the VOD after the fact, hit us up. I mean, don't hit us up. I mean, do hit us up, but also like and subscribe and all that stuff. If you're getting us wherever you get your podcasts, we appreciate you. We love you. Make sure you're subscribing. Follow us on all the shits. You can get all of our links at theauthenticara.com. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Peace.
All right. Peace.